we're just inside Northern California on Interstate 5, just past the town of Hilt. And this was the area that got burned back in July by the Klamathon fire. Went on both sides of the freeway, a little more on the east side. Looks like the fire made it clear all the way to the inspection station. That home there got spared. Nice fall sky. It looks like Mount Shasta has a fresh coating of snow at the top, at least above 10,000 feet. I've never been on this road, Deer Mountain Road. Nice up close perspective of Shasta. You can even see all the crevasses on the one glacier there. And then the mountain that I'm heading to is right there, Creek Butte. And from what I hear, that has a pretty phenomenal vista. I'm just stopping briefly at this little open meadow because it has a nice, terrific view of Shasta. This would be a fantastic place to camp during the night. Bring out your telescope, view the night sky. I stood on that summit about 5 years ago. Back on September 10th, 2013. Of course, I did it from the Clear Creek route, which is pretty much just a walk up. It gets kind of rough up ahead, and I think I have about 2,400 feet to climb. Okay, I made it to where I'm gonna chain my bike against this smaller tree. There's a big turnaround here. The road was kind of rough going all the way up, but from here I just climb straight up the ridge, straight up to get to the ridge, then take a right and get to the summit. I made that little cairn there. I'm actually on the summit ridge line, and I just came from down below. This is looking north, and then this is what I have to climb, and there's a few cairns along the way. This is part of the summit ridge. There's all these cool spires and cliffs, but my true summit is right just behind this tree here. Volcanic tuff. Always creates a few interesting formations. We are at the summit of Creek Butte. I've actually been up here for the past hour. I wanted to take my panorama first, just because the sun was changing the appearance of Mount Shasta. There's also, I think, a couple of controlled burns. It's making it quite hazy to the south. The Central Valley is all blanketed in, whereas looking north towards Oregon, it's very crisp and clean. So to the northwest a little bit, that's the Shasta Valley. You can even see Boulder Peak, even a distant view of the Red Buttes. It's too windy up here, I can't steady myself. Whaleback is this mountain across the way. It's about 200 feet higher in elevation. Then there's Goose Nest, and I forget the name of those two mountains, but they're still in California. Behind that, though, is McLaughlin and the Mountain Lakes Wilderness. That's Aspen Butte. Butte Valley is that flat brown area. Highway 97 goes there between Weed and Klamath Falls. These mountains I know on the map, but I can't remember what they all are at the moment. But that's looking east to distant Medicine Lake area. Over in that direction is where the town of Beaver and New Beaver are. And then where the control burns are, you can see Mount Lassen. It's all part of the national park. And the haze has just gotten worse, but it's not a pretty sight anyway. It's just the Central Valley. You can kind of see the edge of Castle Crags and part of the Red Trinities. The main Trinities are in Shasta here. And back to the Shasta Valley. Just a few crevasses. And of course you can see the terminal moraines. Somebody put here, there, with arrows. There's a survey marker. And it's actually from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So, this was placed on November 23rd, 1995, Thanksgiving Day, glory to God in the highest, by the Jackknife Jones Jefferson State Mountain Club. So this has been sitting up here for 23 years. And it's all the way filled. Okay, so there's really no space for me to write because the last entry is actually the very back here. September 28, 2018, so almost a month ago. So there is all this wiring up here. I'm not sure if there was an old fire lookout or if it's just a fence boundary, but it's kind of just strewn everywhere. Over to Surprise Lake. I guess this time of year it's completely dry. Nearly missed this. So there's a geocache up here. We're gonna check it out. Alright, I opened it up. We got a logbook. I've seen one of these things. Deck of cards. Seafood snacks. Magic towel. Kleenex. a fossil horn coral. Okay. There's only a few entries. Goes back to July 6, 2008. Are you ready, Canadle? Go! Sending back straight down the way we came from. Looks like all the trees in here, they all have a blue line on them. So this is probably all going to get logged eventually. So we are back on the road. Got my bike. And I'll stroll back down. That's where we just came from, was okay. Bike is pretty much secured.